throwing it down with ease.
And Westbrook, here we go. The wide open look here for Porzingis. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Oh, nice kick out. That's reading the defense and taking what they give you.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Song. To the middle. 4 on the clock. Here's Chambers. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. Soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here.
Well, Westbrook attacks the basket with such velocity. He's so good at getting to where he wants to go.
Baltimore on offense. Driving inside. And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns. Russell Westbrook putting on a show.
Ingram wide open. Nice shot from the wing.
Shooting while in rhythm. You like to see that aggressive approach.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic a screen. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Seattle grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The 3. Shot's good by Rice.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Pass to Chambers. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Well, even though he's a little older, Westbrook still possesses impressive athleticism, which he uses well to attract contact. You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Puts the move on, and Levine lays it in.
And you can see Levine's potential as a primary scorer because of how easy he can make it look inside.
It's Jokic top of the key. And here is James. Back to Jokic. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, this is the touch Jokic possesses. He can attack successfully from anywhere.
Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Cans it from downtown. Jokic has got 5 now.
And what can't Jokic do offensively? Outside of maybe highlight reel dunks, he is complete.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 6.
Look at that!
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Good. Incredible. Oh, the heat from way downtown, and it goes. That might be the craziest non-buzzer beater I've ever seen.
And Levine with the block.
How about that swat from Levine? He's got incredible leaping ability.
Shot's good by Rice.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And here's Westbrook after LeBron James hitting the three.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here's Porzingis. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Hits it from three-point range.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
Westbrook with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Malone. Sinks the three-pointer. Ibaka's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And finished off by Westbrook.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
Pass to Rice. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Rice has got 9.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And here's Westbrook following Russell Westbrook's 3. Right side Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Fades away. Avdia with the rebound.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Rice, no good.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the boards.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to try to get to that shot, Jokic will just pull the ball down and beat you on the drive.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Baltimore leading by 18. Stolen by Avdia. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. That's 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
You like to see Avdia setting the tone defensively, igniting that break with a steal.
The kick out to Westbrook. Good on the triple. Westbrook's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to love the kick out. Excellent vision.
56 seconds left here in the second. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Here's Avdia.
Well, Avdia has decent size, but it's really about positioning for him on the glass. That's how he wins second chances like this.
It's good from long range.
Well, that's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Baltimore leading by 14. Westbrook surveying the D. Pass to Song. Out to Ibaka. It's stolen by Ibaka. Out to the right wing. Here's Yang. And another 3 for Seattle.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
Here's Chambers. He's covered by Malone. There's the drive. Down low with 4 seconds on the clock.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for Baltimore. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Baltimore leading by 13. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, that's the kind of assertive play you want to see more of from Cunningham.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Baltimore with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the inside, Cunningham goes up on the wing, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective from that mid-range area.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Releases, and another basket for Seattle.
Well, he's still got that pull-up in his back pocket. Don't sleep on Russell Westbrook.
And then Levine with the jam.
Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
A shot's good from Westbrook.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Chambers. Nice move. The putback. Rebounded by Malone. Ibaka with the ball. Now defended by Cunningham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, to me, Russ is at his best down low, inside. That's a rare trait for a guard.
1:53 left in the third. Kick out to Levine. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Ibaka. And Westbrook.
Once Westbrook finds his groove on offense, he stays aggressive.
Here he goes. Pass to Chambers. Ibaka wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3 ball. And Baltimore leads by 10.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing jump throw.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Ibaka outside. Misses the 3. Baltimore leading by 10. Drives to the hoop. Out left to the wing. Sarr's shot is off.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Cunningham looking around. Cunningham with the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And so it's Baltimore with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their... Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Seattle with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Baltimore leading by 8. James outside. From downtown. Drills the three-pointer.
Showing some range. LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
For 3, Levine. Baltimore with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Back to Porzingis. And stolen by Song. For 3, Porzingis with the rebound. Baltimore with the ball. Inside. Now here's Westbrook. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Westbrook's got 19 points. And a wide open look for Shaw. Drills it from outside.
Already expanding his game. Sarr trying to get better at attacking quickly off the pass. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness. It's good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And stolen by James. And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the shot goes in.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Levine. Now Zorn. Down he goes for 3.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Westbrook, what a response. Hitting a 3 of their own.
You can tell Westbrook was dead set on getting those points right back.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
A three-pointer, good.
And you could just tell he was feeling it. A very assertive shot at the arc.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
James, no problem with the wide open J.
Oh, you've got to run LeBron off the ball there.
The 3 doesn't go. Baltimore leading by 13. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That shot no good. And stolen by James. Here's Rice. Takes the 3. Buries the deep ball.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Porzingis pulls it down. Baltimore on offense. They're on an 11-3 run right now. A 17-footer. He puts in the J.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
From long range. And so it's Baltimore with the win. This one was over well before.
Please exit the building carefully and have a
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So Baltimore wins the tip. Left side Westbrook. There's the triple. And Nikola Jokic good for three.
Not always a huge part of Jokic's game, but the three-point shot, he's becoming more comfortable taking it.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Man, you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
James in the post. Overweight. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The high-flying Westbrook, he enjoys using that athleticism to track down second-chance points.
Here's Wade. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
Here's Westbrook, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Greg, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the three-pointer by Baltimore. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Wade is very selective from this area, but he can absolutely knock down the triple. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation error. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Well, that sends a clear message to the defense. Russell Westbrook up high in a strong finish.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. It's deflected. Porzingis with the steal to the middle. Here's James, and James throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And stolen by LeBron. And they're moving back. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Baltimore leading by 8. For 3, Westbrook. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Rice. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Pass to Jokic. Outside, Porzingis. With 1 on the clock. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Baltimore.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Well, what an excellent handle Russell Westbrook has, and that allows him to shred the defense with these quick drives.
Now here's Curry, and the 3 off target. Here's Rice. Pass to Jokic. James outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. LeBron's got 7 points.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands, creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot. The easy one for LeBron.
And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That's his first foul. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Curry. Screen by Ibaka. And the basket by Curry.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, nice kick out. That's reading the defense and taking what they give you.
Stephen Curry again. He has 7.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Westbrook way outside. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Oh, man, what a shot. Get that from another time.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
What a confident shot by Denny Avdia. He is not afraid of physical contact, clearly.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the contest. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blockers.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
Vicious finish by Flag. Full throttle.
A 3 from Porzingis. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, showing some toughness right there. You've got to be willing at times to absorb some contact.
He hits the second from the line.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
Pass to Klingon. The layup off target. Baltimore leading by 14. In the corner, it's James. Gets the three-pointer to fall. LeBron's got 10 points in the game.
You've seen late in LeBron's career much more emphasis on that three-point shot, really extending that range.
Taking no chances there. He finishes with authority.
And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the basket by Curry.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Rice. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Rice has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Baltimore. And so it's Baltimore taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with... Welcome, everyone, to our 2K Sports broadcast. We have a great game on tap for you. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So Baltimore wins the tip. And here's Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Well, Westbrook attacks the basket with such ferocity. He's so good at getting to where he wants to go.
Cunningham drives in. And Cunningham with the slam.
Yeah, just letting the play unfold naturally. Terrific patience in the pick and roll.
Here he goes. And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, and once LeBron finds a crack in the defense, he is off and running. What hustle from King James.
Now, here's Cunningham.
Well, the best dunks are quick, emphatic, and leave the defense knowing it was on them.
You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Pass to Jokic.
Yeah, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's James. Oh,
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
it's Cunningham with the drive.
Yeah, I like when he takes initiative like this, seeing a lane open up and attacking.
Outside, James. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. LeBron's got 7 points in the game.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Pass to Westbrook. .121 left to play here in the first. To the right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porzingis. Hits the front of the rim and out. Cunningham looking it over. Out to Turner. A 3-ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
A legitimate threat from downtown. The defense can't afford to let Turner feel comfortable firing away.
Now here's James. He's got 9. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
Embiid the screen. Pass to Chambers. It's rebounded by Porzingis. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied. And And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
And Westbrook throws it down.
Westbrook plays so hard out there. When he has the rim in his sights, he locks in on throwing it down.
Goes up. Now hammering it in.
Look out.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Turner for three. The offensive rebound. Stolen by Westbrook. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Drains the three-pointer. Porzingis has got the lead up to 5 now for Baltimore. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Baltimore.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Well, for Turner, it looks so easy sometimes. His length and athleticism put the rim well within reach.
Back to Porzingis. Embiid with the steal. Chambers can't make the basket. Baltimore leading by 3. Goes up on the wing. Porzingis out left to the wing. Here's Rice.
2 minutes remaining.
No scoring in this one. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Porzingis with the steal. LeBron right side. They set the pick. On the wing, Turner. Cunningham on the wing. He's got 9. Right wing. Westbrook with the steal. And a wide open look for James. Sinks the three-pointer. And now it's an 8-point Baltimore lead.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a threat from that corner.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. .103 left in the second quarter. It's Kirilenko on the wing. And Garnett has it in the corner. Knocks it loose. Back to Kirilenko. And he dunks it down.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Pass to Chambers. Here's Sarr. Cunningham left side. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Chambers.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Curry. The train. Baltimore with the rebound. Now Levine. And he banks in the layup. And Baltimore leads by 10.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. They set the screen. Curry. 2 points. That one goes.
He has perfected
his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Curry outside. That one doesn't go. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, you love to have a shooter like Levine on your roster. The defense has to cover a lot more ground when he's on the floor.
Pass to Chambers. Cunningham outside. Screen by Ibaka. In the corner, it's Sarr. Clock at 4. Over Sarr. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. It's Kirilenko on the wing. Back to Curry. Pass to Sarr. Outside Curry. Outside Kirilenko. Off target from three-point range. Baltimore leading by 12. Levine up top. Ibaka right side. Shoots over Curry. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. Here's Garnett. Garnett getting it done down there.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
It's stolen by Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, teammates appreciate that kind of hustle on the break. Good work by Cunningham getting up the floor.
Pass to Sarr. Connects from three-point range.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Screen by Ibaka. Back to Levine. There's a good screen. The kick out to Cunningham. Shoots over Curry. Cunningham's shot is off. He takes it in. And Sarr throws it down.
Not many 7-footers move in space like Sarr, although one does come to mind.
Sarr the screen. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Curry.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Now here's Curry. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Cunningham. Kick out to Levine. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now here's Levine. Screen by Ibaka. To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by Ibaka.
Wow, Ibaka throwing some extra spice on that jam.
Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Baltimore. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Athletic finish off an explosive drive. We've seen this movie before, folks. Starring Russell Westbrook.
Ripped away. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And now an 8-point Baltimore lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Baltimore.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Down it goes for three.
Come on, players as tall as Porzingis, they aren't supposed to shoot it like that.
Here's Cunningham. Jokic with the steal. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. He's off from three. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first. First foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Cunningham outside.
And for Westbrook, it's all about staying engaged on defense, using that athleticism and length to pester shooters.
James cooking from deep.
Their ability.